Hello everyone, I'm Stephen Garner. I'm the Director of Sales Technology for Grand Canyon Title in Phoenix, Arizona. And in today's video, I want to talk about creating content for your WordPress real estate website. Okay, so here we are. This is mytitleguy.com. This is my hub. This is my storefront, if you will. This is how people find me. Okay, how do people find you? Content is the way that consumers find real estate agents. Really, when it comes to the internet, that's what they do. They go to a search engine like Google, Yahoo, Bing, or YouTube, and they will usually type in their problem. Okay? Now, most people, when they go to the internet, they're going for two reasons. One is to gather information. The other one is to solve a problem. And if you look at your own personal behavior, you will notice that that's true. So what I do here is I create content. Now, this particular article I wrote yesterday, and it's called 5 Things Real Estate Agents Need to Stop Doing Immediately. Where did I come up with that content? Well, by sitting down with my ideal client. It was over time sitting down and talking to real estate agents about what it is that they're doing and whether or not it made sense that helped me create this content. If you'll see here, one of the things they do is they sell. Right? A lot of real estate agents sell. And when I mean sell, I don't mean sell like, look at this beautiful house. I'm talking about sell themselves, right? I'm a great agent. People love me. I'm an ABR, CRS, GRI. I sell more homes than anybody in my office. I'm fantastic. Problem is, most people are turned off by that kind of selling. Here's another one, spamming. Real estate agents love to spam, right? It used to be that spamming was only in the form of direct mail. Now it's gone high tech. Now you see more and more people spamming with email and Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, okay? Glamour shots. I mean, come on, is that really you? Is that really what you look like? I was able to come up with these from sitting down and talking to my ideal client. You can do the same. What is it that your ideal client, being buyers or sellers, ask you when you're sitting at the kitchen table, when you're gonna take the listing or you're interviewing for it? What do they ask you? They don't just sign the paperwork, do they? They ask you, what's your commission? Where does that go? How long is it gonna take me to sell my house? What's your short sale? What's deficiency? Can I be sued? Not that you wanna answer that one, but that is great content. But you first have to know what consumers are searching for. Well, one of the plugins that I use is called Statpress. And Statpress is a plugin for WordPress, and I love Statpress. I think it's fantastic. I think every real estate agent should have it in addition to Google Analytics, in addition to Google's keyword tool. This is Statpress. It's a free plugin. You'll see here that today, being April 19th, you'll see here that today this website had 187 hits. Now, that's not all humans, that's not all people. There's bots in there and everything else. You'll see there's page views. Page views will come in when somebody has landed on this website from a search engine, they've read an article, and then rather than hit back on their browser and go back where they came from, they moved on to another page, okay? Page views is gonna tell you whether or not your content is engaging. Right? If they land on your site and you're like, hey, I'm the best agent in the world, they're probably gonna go back and that's gonna register as a bounce. However, if you have great content, oftentimes they'll continue on in your site to find out more about you, more about your value, etc. Spiders is search engines, right? This is Google and Yahoo and Bing. Okay, so one of the tools that I use to create content is Statpress. Here you'll see here it registers the last hits, the time they were there, the IP address, the page they looked at, the operating system, and the browser. Now, this is not why I use Statpress. Why I use Statpress is this here. Now, if you have been in the website realm for any period of time, you've heard people talk about Google's keyword tool and identifying keywords that people look for, right? You may think it's a good idea to try and rank for Phoenix homes for sale. It's probably not. It's very, very competitive. It would probably cost you quite a bit of pay-per-click to try and rank for that. In addition, you're probably always gonna get beat by an exact match URL like phoenixhomesforsale.com or a third-party aggregator like realtor.com, Zillow or Trulia or any, Sawbuck or any of the other ones. But using Statpress, I can know the exact search term that a consumer used to find my website. Now, the only thing with Statpress is it only registers the last 10. But look at your own behavior. When you're searching for something, how often do you go to the next page? Probably not often. Most people, 75% of the clicks will happen in the first, second, or third part of Google, which tells me that I am most likely on the first page of Google for these search terms. So look at this, real estate flyers that work. Guys, I can create an article on this, real estate flyers that work, and try and convince them that if you're gonna use real estate flyers, make sure you have a strong call to action that leads to a website where there's a lead conversion form, maybe a video that talks about your value. right? How to stop branch out request. Okay, branch out, I mean, talk about spam. I have never been inundated with so many requests for branch out, and it's just absolutely annoying. And obviously, this is from somebody here that is annoyed by it as well. Okay, what to look for in a real estate agent. This right here is one of the main searches on my site because consumers don't know. I mean, think about it. You know your value, you know what you do, you know how awesome you are, but the consumer doesn't. And just like I told you that consumers will gather information or look to solve a problem, that's exactly what they type into Google. They don't want to make a mistake. I mean, this is a huge financial commitment in choosing the right real estate agent. So they ask questions. Okay, this is what to look for in a real estate agent. Someone type that into Google. Real estate video equipment. I have a lot of articles on this, on whether or not you're going to use your Kodak ZI-8, your Flip Mino, your Canon T3i, your 60D, whatever it may be. And then there's microphones and receivers, right? This will tell me that there's a real estate agent out there who's looking for more information about video equipment. This is a great idea for me to go ahead and start to create more content around this, okay? Key to success in real estate. I don't know, probably lead generation, right? Getting out and meeting people. Percent of homes found on the internet, okay? 94% of consumers will start their home search on the internet and 80% will choose the first real estate agent they find. Now, you can see that in your own world. Right? You've met with people that have said, hey, you know what, Sally, you're my realtor. I love you. You're fantastic. You're great. You showed them houses over 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 2 months. And then you find out they bought a house for somebody else. Why? Because you were not there at the exact moment in time they needed you. Okay? What's the key to success in real estate, right? Best real estate USPs. I wrote an article on USP or unique selling proposition, which is what makes you different. My unique selling proposition is I help real estate agents get found on the internet. The idea behind a USP is that when you see it, you know exactly what the benefit is. Think about that. I don't say I give the best service. I think I do, but I don't say that. Why? Because it's not tangible and it's not measurable. Real estate introduction video. Let's just click on that. Here you go. This is an article that I wrote, oh boy, I don't even know. When did I write this thing? March 17th. You'll see that it's been shared 17 times on Twitter. It's been shared on StumbleUpon, Facebook. It's been +1 13 times on Google+. It's been shared on LinkedIn. What happens is they get to this content here, they read it, and then there's a form at the bottom they can fill out, which turns into a lead. So I love this program. I think it's fantastic. It's free. It doesn't cost anything, but it gives you a real world view into the exact keywords that someone typed into, in this case, Google. Okay, that's the Statpress plugin. It's very easy to find. You can just go right over here to plugins and add new. And if you're on WordPress, and when I mean WordPress, I'm assuming you're talking about self-hosted WordPress, not WordPress.com, but WordPress.org. And we'll type in Statpress here. Search. There it is. This is the one I use. Okay. You click on that, you install it, you create regular content, and this plugin will tell you the exact keywords that people are using to find you, which will help you create engaging, dynamic, and valuable content for consumers when they have a need. I'm Stephen Garner. I'm the Director of Sales Technology for Grand Canyon Title. And you know what? If you're in Phoenix, I want to meet with you. I want to work with you. I can help you grow your business online, whether that be WordPress or video or social media. It all goes back to your hub, and your hub is your WordPress website. Thanks again. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.